Ortur.
Hello, this is Eva from Untitled.
Yes, and today we are showing you is our new product, Ortur Laser Mask 3. And before we start to do something, let's do some review for the past live stream.
Yeah.
For this new product, Ortur Laser Mask 3, actually we did a lot of the for the function to test engraving and cutting, right?
Yes.
And for example, do you remember this picture, this little girl?
Yes, I remember.
Yes, for this picture, we use our new product, Ortur Laser Mask 3, to do this engraving for this one. And it's only take 1 hour, 70 minutes.
Oh yeah, 1 hour 70 minutes.
And do you have an idea if without our new product, Ortur Laser Mask 3, how long it will take for this picture?
Maybe 3 to 4 hours.
Yes, as you told me, it's maybe will be 3 or 4 hours to finish this the same size this picture and with this size, right?
Yes.
But now when we are using the Ortur Laser Mask 3, our new product, to engraving this picture, it's only take 1 hour 70 minutes.
Yes.
So that means we saved a lot of time.
Yes, half of time, right?
Yes, and also that means for this machine is with a high speed, extremely high speed, right?
Yes, very.
Yes, and for that means what you will do for the saved time, you will do for what if you saved such a lot of time?
Maybe I will drink a coffee or play phone
Yeah,
or have
maybe
a rest.
some of our friends maybe will say, yeah, I can have more time to enjoy my life, to drink coffee and have a talk and have a picnic or something, dinner with my friend, right?
Yes.
But if for some our friend, for example me, I'm more the business, I'm not sure with that. So maybe I can use I use 4 hours to serve the one guest to engraving the picture for my guest, for one guest. But now I can use this 4 hours to serve 4 or maybe 3 guests to make double money.
Oh,
yeah, maybe travel.
Yeah, maybe you have your business woman, right?
Yes, as for I'm a business woman. Maybe there are a lot of the women and maybe other men, maybe with this business, the idea to think about this.
Yes.
Okay, and this is we talked about the engraving function for our Ortur Laser Mask 3. What about cutting? And do you remember what we did for the cutting?
Maybe I remember I'm cutting the 10 millimeter the plywood, right?
Yeah, we did the 10 millimeter for the plywood. Yeah, and also
have a acrylic, right?
Yeah, the acrylic. Yeah, you're right. You mentioned we did the test for the 10 millimeter plywood and 10 millimeter the acrylic, right?
Yes, for cutting,
and
right?
For
one pass.
Yes, that sounds really amazing. Just by one pass, we can did the test for the 10 millimeter plywood and acrylic. So today maybe we will do this test to show our friends again. Let our friends to show it in our live stream to watching and by more truly to watch this to if that really can do one pass cutting for 10 millimeter for these things. Okay. So let's do the cutting for the first thing we are doing. This one is cutting the
plywood, right?
Yeah, it's plywood. It's the first, and also it's 10 millimeter, right?
Yes, also 10 millimeter.
Yeah, so it's going to start to do the test now.
Yes.
So after we finish the cutting, and we will use this tools to measure it and show closely to our friends, right?
Yes. Okay.
And if when the machine starts working, and we will recommend you to wear the protective glasses for this one. But actually, for all the laser module, we have the protector shell for this one.
Yes.
Yeah, this is the same the material and with all the protector glasses. This one.
Yes, if you wear the glasses and the laser module have the the cover to double protection your eyes, right?
Yes. Okay, it's finished. Let's see.
Okay, finish.
Yes. Wow.
Wow.
It's so easy, right?
Just
So-
take it.
Yes. So we just finished again for this 10 millimeter the plywood. Let's use this one to measure it and show to our friend. Okay, and we need a little,
We can show the details.
we need our little help to show more closely to the cameras so that our friends can see this more clearly, right?
It's more over the 10 millimeter, right? You can
Yes.
see the details.
Okay, this is the plywood, and we just successfully did this again for this plywood for the one pass cutting for this one, and you can see here for this edge is very smooth, right?
Yes,
And
smooth
very clean.
and very fast.
Yes, and the next step we are doing here, this is the
Acrylic.
yes, acrylic. So what we will do next?
I will cutting the acrylic and 10 millimeter, right?
Yes, 10 millimeter acrylic. Okay, let's
Yes.
do this. And today we will, when we finish the one pass cutting for these two material, and what we will do next?
Maybe I will.
Yes, maybe next we will we will do the cutting and dry them, cutting a dragon.
Oh, really?
Yes, that is the topic to let's test the cutting function for this one, and after finish the cutting the dragon, and maybe if we have time or maybe we need help from our colleague to help us to assemble it, and then we will show to our friend more closely to see this one, right?
Okay, I'm very.
Yes, and Eva, if you want to use one sentence or 3 words to conclusion this machine, what you will think about?
Maybe this machine is very smarter and
Smarter,
faster
faster,
and safer, right?
and safer. So that means for these 3 words is the main feature about our new product, Autoless Mastery, right?
Yes.
Yes, and also later we will finish the one pass cutting, and we will do more with more explanation,
Yes.
more detailed information about these 3 features to our friends, right?
Yes.
And so that's why some people maybe were asking why it can be so smarter and why it can be so faster, and how you tell me what's the safety function and such as this, right?
Yes. Maybe people really want to know this.
Yes.
Our little mastery, right?
Yes, because this one is our new product. So
Yes.
still have a lot of our fans, even though they are our old customer, old guest, but they still have no idea about what's the machine, the features, and what it can do, right?
Yes.
And also today we will show here we have a lot of the works here, right?
Very
and we
lot.
will show to our friends one by one by different material to show our friends.
Yes.
And now the machine is starting working, and let's see for this 10 millimeter the cutting the acrylic for one pass cutting. And that will be success. Let's see. Anyway, we are so believed about that because we did a lot of times to do like this kind of the cutting, right?
Yes.
And for every time we successful about it.
Yes.
And I believe this time we will do success achievely for the 10 millimeter one pass cutting again. Because for the power, it's very important the feature for that one. You can cut by the different thickness with what's the power with that? You know what's the power with our laser module?
Maybe 10 watts.
Yes, it's 10 watts. I watched a lot of the videos. Some other machine maybe will cut the 10 millimeter, some different material, but by 1 Pascal, but the power may be more higher.
Yes.
Maybe like
Maybe.
the 20 watts. But
Yes.
I have to tell you that, to be honestly, for our machine, it's just only 10 watts, but it's 10 watts. However, it's 10 watts, but we can do it for the 10 millimeter 1 pass cutting.
Yeah.
Right? And also today we will have some video to show our friends, right?
Yes.
There is maybe one video about show how to step by step to use the application to operate our machine, and also there may be the video to show what our machine can use for which material, and it can use for which the industry, for different industry, with different sceneries. I think this one almost done, and after finish this, let's show to our friends now.
Wow.
It's finished. So let's see. Okay, this is the 10 millimeter acrylic, and here we just cut here, and wow, it's so easily I can get it off from this acrylic wood. So let's test for this one what's the thickness for this one.
Wow.
Yeah, it's 10 millimeter.
10 millimeter, right?
And let's show to our friends more closely. Yes, we just cut here from this side, and for the detail also here is very clean.
Yes, and very smoothly, right?
Yes. So now you guys see this, we did this again for the 10 millimeter cutting for 1 by 1 pass.
For the acrylic, right?
Yes. And we will finish the testing for the 1 pass cutting for the 10 millimeter acrylic, and also 10 millimeter the plywood. Now we will do the next. We will going to cutting a dragon.
Oh, really?
Yes. Let's do the cutting by this dragon. And today we are use the material. This material, what's the material, you know?
Plywood, right?
Yes, this is plywood, and this is plywood. Plywood and plywood. It's kind of a little confused, right?
Yes, a little different.
And this is what we did last time for our live stream. We finished by cutting the plywood.
Plywood.
Yes, we cutting the plywood by cutting and assembling this beautiful the art egg. And if we want to make it more beautiful, what we can do?
Maybe we can do some engraving on the surface.
Yeah, you do good idea. We have the function. Maybe we can engraving some pattern on the back side. There have a rail for here. And also we can make it more colorful with some colorful painting.
Yes.
Right.
Because there have some animals, the rabbit and the
trees
and the girls.
Little girl.
Yes.
And flower. Well, maybe this one is flower. Maybe the fruit here. Anyway, you can with some colorful with this one. And this is the work. The work we made last our live stream, and this time we are going to cut a dragon. For this one, after the cutting, and we will finish. We will do the assembling, and then we will show to you guys.
Okay.
Okay, let's back to our machine. Maybe first we are going to show a video about how to use the application to operate to control the new machine, OLM3.
Okay.
So maybe I need a little help from you, Eva. Could you please help me to play the video to show our friends?
Okay. Wait a minute.
Yes. Eva, we'll back later.
Okay. Wait a minute.
Yeah, let's see the video first. Okay. This is the video, and the name of the application is the Laser Explorer here. And this application you can find from the iOS App Store and also the Android Google Store. it can support the iPad and also the iOS iPhone and also Android phone. So don't worry, whatever your mobile phone is, it can be used for you. And make sure the iPad and the machine is under a same Wi-Fi connection. Okay, we just watched this video. Okay, from this video, what you watched about, you read about?
Yes, I watched and I
Yeah.
show you.
Okay, actually for this video is we tell our friends how to use the iPad or the maybe iPhone, maybe the Android phone to connect with this machine and also make it to working by use the iPad or the iPhone or Android phone. Anyway, you don't need computer. You don't need to use the laser JBL, and you don't need to use the light bulb to control the machine.
Yes.
Just use the iPad or iPhone or Android mobile phone to control the machine and make it working. So that would be more easy, more friendly,
and more convenient, right?
and more smart.
Yes, very
Yes.
smart.
So this is one of the very important points for the why it can be so smart. This is here. You just watch the video right here, and for the smart application we can use by this one. And also, do you know we have any other smart features except the application?
Maybe have the
You remember?
maybe I forgot it.
Okay, let me remind you. Don't worry, I'm here. I remember. Okay. Except for the application we can use for. Also, we have the web UI.
Oh yes.
Yes, this web UI is you can use with the under the same IP, and your connector can be connected with our web UI on the website. And for this web UI is also with the page as you see here from this application. And except for the web UI, and also we have the multi-connection.
Multi-connection.
Yes, that means we are not only have to connect the machine with the host by USB.
Oh really?
Yes, except for USB. And you know what? You see what is here for this one, the black one.
Maybe it's Wi-Fi.
Yes. Okay, maybe there are some friends have some comments here. Okay, what is the speed and power for the cutting 10mm? Okay, could you write to here for we just did the 10mm for the plywood and acrylic, and there's our friend asking us what's the speed and power we are using for that test. Could you write here so I can tell our friends for the speed and power? And maybe we need later help from our colleague because, okay, we are using the speed is the 30 and the power, the speed is 100%. For the power is the 100% and for the plywood. Okay, for when we are counting the plywood and the acrylic, also with the power is 100%. But for the speed, this one speed is 30, right? This one the speed is 85, and for this one the speed is 30, and this one is 85 for the speed. The different speed for these two, and with the same power is 100% with this power. Okay, let's back to we mentioned about the smart for the multifunction, and the multifunction here you mentioned except for we have the USB connect with the laptop or connect with the computer. Also we have the Wi-Fi here.
Yes.
This is one of the Wi-Fi connection it's one of the multi-connection. And except for the Wi-Fi and also others we have is the AP, access point.
Oh, really?
Yes, for the access point. And for this one. And sometimes maybe this is about smart, and there also another point for the smart. Did you see here found something for the structure? Do you remember before the machine we have the limit switch?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, right. But here, did you see the limit switch? You can see here from looking from the appearance, you can find the switch, limit switch here.
Where?
Yes, maybe. Yeah, that's indeed. You cannot find any physical the limit switch here from the structure.
Yeah, I can't see it.
Yes, but actually it has, because you know why?
Really? Where?
Actually here at the inside of this four corner,
Oh my god.
we have the sensor for the four corner here. So that means we are not have by the looking from outside, we don't have the physically limit switch, but we have the more smart limit switch with the four corner about the sensor here. It can detect it, feel it, and detect it to stop to touch to the limit.
Oh, that is
Okay.
very smart, right?
Yes, and we mentioned about smart, and also smart is very important and is a very extraordinary feature for our new product OLM3. But also the speed is very, very important. You know why?
Yes.
Because the speed, that means then can make more money if the speed is more higher. So that means when you are doing or the cutting something, that will save you a lot of time. Save you a lot of time, that means you can use the same time to make more works, to serve more your customer, to serve more your guest. So you know what's the maximum speed for our machine, OLM3?
But 2000 millimeter minutes, right?
Not 2,000. It's 20,000.
20,000?
Yes, it's 20,000 for each millimeter for each minute.
Okay.
So that's why at the beginning I mentioned about this picture. By using a high speed, we can engrave this picture from before maybe 4 hours, but now with the high speed, just 1 hour and 70 minutes to engrave this picture.
Yes, that is become more speed, right?
Yes, it was
More
the
fast.
high speed.
Yes, high speed.
Extremely high speed. Yes, and you know what? For this speed, do you know the reason? Because some of our friends maybe will worry about that. How it can be so high speed? Why it can be so fast?
Yes.
So there must have some reason.
Yes.
So let me explain to our friends why it can be so high. It's easily to understand. The first one of the reason is you see here from the structure. Did you see the structure any other difference from our before?
Maybe the gravity of the as low as the
Yes,
possible,
as you
right?
can see from actually for the whole structure about the machine is very lower.
Yeah, very lower.
So that means for the gravity center will be lower as possible. For this will be, for example, if the gravity is too high, that will be with more the hard to
Yes.
make it move faster. But with a more low high speed will make it more the fast.
Yes.
For example, such as the SUV car and as a very small lower car like some other running very fast. These two different cars, why it can be so faster? Actually, it's because of the gravity and also because of the model and also
Yes.
because of the structure. But for this one, our new machine, because of the lower center for this one, it can be make faster. One of the reasons.
Yes.
And another reason is about this laser module head. Do
Yes.
you find how we can what's the weight for this one? Do you remember?
Maybe 235 grams,
Yes,
right?
you remember that. For this one, only 235 grams.
Yes.
So that means before maybe any of other laser module, maybe like around 4 or maybe 500
100.
grams. So that will be heavy. But for this one, for this laser module, it's extremely light. Only 235 grams. So it can so light can make so faster.
Yes.
So sometimes when we are doing the engraving, some people say, "Wow, it's moving so fast." That's true. That's indeed because it's very light, and it's more light. That will be make more moving more the speed is more faster.
Yes.
Okay, this is another for the second reason. You know for what's the third reason? Maybe it will be something you cannot find from the outside looking, but if you do the test for the model and the CPU, the motherboard chips, you will find. By the step driver, we did the upgrade, and for the motherboard for the machine, we also did the upgrade by our engineers. So that is one of the third reason why it can be so fast. For the CPU, it's like our brain, you know, you have
Yes.
an idea. If your brain can think or do the thinking more faster, that
And
means
more
your-
intelligence, right?
Yes, your brain will be more higher explored. And I said like the CPU and the driver, the stable driver and the CPU about the motherboard chips about the machine. Of course, if you do the upgrade and for this one, of course it can make it more faster.
Yes.
And except for this, and also we have the fourth reason. Did you see here what's this one? About two sides?
Maybe the fence, right?
Yes, inside of the laser module inside there is a dual fine inside of the module. So that means some of friends maybe will ask, wow, you used to do the cutting and do the engraving. You do not have to use the air accessor with the air compressor. Yes, that's it. But also you can for the cutting, for the detail, it's not with the yellow bone, right? It's very clean and beautiful for the smooth for the edge. Because we have the design for these two dual fine with this side and this back side. It's dual fine inside. So that's why sometimes actually for if you are using the air compressor or the air accessor, of course it can makes the machine with a little help to make it more faster. But now we have these two dual fine to is built in the purify. That will have to increase the speed for the when doing the cutting or doing the engraving. Okay. So now, Eva, after I tell you all these reasons for why it can be so fast, you can understand now.
Okay, I understand and I will remember it.
Yes. So maybe next time I hope you can do the explanation to our friends to show why it can be so faster and about the reason, right?
Yeah, okay, I will do it, right?
Yes. And except for the speed and also there is very important for the safety function.
Yes.
You remember what's the safety function there for this machine here?
Maybe our Untitled Chapter have 7 safety functions about this,
yes,
right?
You remember here is right. We have the 7 points for the Untitled 3 with the safety function.
Yes.
Because actually for this machine it's not a toy.
Yes.
Actually it's of course it's with a little dangerous equipment, the machine. So you of course when you are using this machine you have to take care and be more cautious about the machine, right? And how many the safety function you remember? Did you see what this? The red button?
What is this?
This we call the emergency switch button.
Oh, really?
Yes. You know when I press down the red button, what will happen to this machine?
Press?
Yes, when I press down the red button, what will happen for this machine?
Maybe the machine will be stopped, right?
Yes. If for me I'm encountering or when some emergency happened to me, I want to make the machine to stop working immediately. I just need press down.
Oh, it's really...
Yes, press down. That's the emergency red button, and the whole machine will stop to working.
The red one?
Yes, that's red one.
Okay.
Okay, at the side of the red one, this is a little lock here. You know what's the lock here for this one? Maybe.
Safety.
Okay, I don't have the key here.
Where
But
is the
actually,
key?
this one is we call the safety lock.
Safety lock.
Yes, this one. You know what this is used for? For the safety lock here.
Here?
Yes.
How to use it?
For this safety lock, we have to use the key, plug in and unlock it to make the machine work if you want to use the machine to start work. The first step, you have to use the key to unlock it.
Okay.
And when you finished working for doing the works and you want to lock it, you can plug in and lock it. Why we have this kind of design? Because sometimes maybe our friend will take this machine back to their home for working, to doing something.
Oh, yes.
And maybe there will have the keys, right?
Yes.
And the keys are all naughty, right?
Yes.
So naughty. So maybe they will play with this machine. So that will be so dangerous, right? So actually for our safety lock, we are designed for the safety consideration for the keys. Some of the keys maybe have no idea about it will be a dangerous machine, and maybe when they are maybe we'll play with this one and do something. So we are using the safety lock to design for this one. Okay, this is for the second safety function. What about number 3? So Eva, let me ask you something. What will be happen? Is that will be dangerous or not dangerous if I'm moving the machine when the machine is under the working? For example, when this machine is working, I'm using the pie moving or stir moving it. What will happen?
Maybe the machine will be stopped, right?
Yes, for this machine, actually it will stop working for the safety. Because we have the function to design for this one.
What functions?
Okay, this function, there have 2 functions about the moving. One function is we call the active position protection. For active position protection, it's like this. For example, if this thing is our laser machine, if for example, it maybe will have the moving like this one. If have the in some emergency, okay, it's moving. So that will be so dangerous to make it moving, right? So when the machine, for example, this is our new machine, Ortur laser mask 3. When it's moving, will be like this kind of the pie moving.
Oh.
Yes, this kind of the pie moving. And if for this kind of the moving, and for example, for this kind of the moving, maybe it will be caused danger from our laser machine, the beams, because when the machine is working, the beam is out, right?
Yes.
And maybe for the beam will be shoot to someone else we don't want to shoot for. So the position active protection will to detect it and stop working immediately.
Immediately?
Yes. Yes. And about another kind of the movie, you know what is? If this is the machine, for this one, except for this kind of the pie moving, and you know what else the moving?
Oh, maybe stop here, the laser module.
Yeah, it's like this kind of moving.
Oh, really?
For example, if they have the earthquake, maybe it's not moving like this, maybe it will moving like this, right? If the earthquake happened or something other, they have the fight here, or maybe the kids here, and make it moving like this.
Yes.
And okay, don't worry, we have the safety function to make it stop to working.
Yes.
Immediately. This we call the sloping active protection.
Sloping active protection.
Yes, sloping the position. Sloping position active.
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of like for the tilt or the sloping moving. Okay, for this kind of the moving, maybe it will detect it and stop working immediately.
Yeah, that is very smart.
Yes.
and the safety, right?
Okay, this is about the moving. At the first we mentioned about the emergency switch button, and the safety lock, and also the the active position protection, and the sloping position protection. And what about number 5? The number 5 I'm going to say, you see here, when the machine is working, there is the beam. For example, there will be a beam continuously out, right?
Yes.
And for this beam is very dangerous. When it's working, for example, if this one is the laser module, the laser head is keep moving when they are doing working, right?
Yes.
But if, for example, there is maybe this kind of situation, the laser module is not moving, be stable in the one place without any moving, what will happen? But for the beam is continuously out.
Maybe it have fire?
Yes, right. If the beam is continuously out, but with the laser head is without any moving, and if the material, for example, if I'm use the material, for example, it's like this one, and maybe it will cause the fire for this one.
Yes.
And if this is the car paper, that will be more easily to cause the fire. With the laser head without any moving, step here, but the beam is continuously out. So for this one, we have a safety function we call the laser explore and the duration protection.
Okay.
Yeah, for this explosion and the duration function, when it's detected the laser head, it's not without any moving, but the light is continuously beam out.
Yeah.
And then the machine will stop working immediately.
Wow.
Yes. And here we finished one past, right? Okay, let's continue to the next part. Okay, and if we want to finish the cutting this dragon, and maybe we will, we can see.
We can see the dragon head, right?
Yeah, it's so. easily to get off from this, right?
Yes.
Okay. This for the one board, and maybe we need another board to finish this cutting. And then we'll finish cutting, we will do the assembly it to show our frame for this dragon. Okay, we mentioned about explore and duration for the laser machine, right? This function. This function is very important because some of our frames will be cost fire because without this kind of the safety function will be so dangerous. And except this, also we have another function. It's about the voltage and current.
Voltage and current?
Yes. You know what will happen if for the voltage is too high and goes through the machine, and what will happen if you don't have this safety function? You know, I tell you about there is a motherboard, the CPU chips inside of this machine, and also laser module, right?
Mm-hmm.
If with the high, you imagine it about that. If with the high, the voltage goes through the machine, and it will damage the CPU, will damage the motherboard inside of this one. And so we have the safety function we call the voltage and current monitor. So from the words you can easily to understand. When because for this machine maybe different country with the different voltage, but sometimes maybe the voltage is unstable.
Yes.
Sometimes will be too high, sometimes will be too slow. But for this one, it's very dangerous for our machine. It will damage it.
Yes.
So we have this safety function to protect our machine. If the voltage or the current is too high, and maybe it will monitor the voltage and current. When it's detected with any abnormal voltage and current, it will stop working immediately for protecting our the laser module and or the machine.
It will be stopped immediately, right, to protect our machine, right?
Yes, this is very important.
Yes.
And this is about number 6. What about the last one for the safety function is we call the, you know what? It's with connection with the computer. We call the watchdog. Computer watchdog. Actually, sometimes maybe our laptop or maybe our computer will have some situation like, for example, the power off.
Yes.
And shut down or something other thing happened to our computer, make our computer closed and off and cannot working. So that means the machine will lost connection with the computer. And then if this situation happen, our machine will stop working immediately.
Oh, really?
Yes, that's to make sure, because you are lost with your computer, laptop, it will be a little dangerous.
Yes.
So we have to make 100% safety for you and for the machine. Okay. Because sometimes we may, therefore, for this or the safety function, some of are for protect our people, right?
Yes.
But some are designed for protect the machine.
Yes.
Yes. So this is the 7 points for the safety function. Okay. Now I think we introduced our friends about the smart, and about speed.
The speed.
And the safety, right?
Yes, the safety.
Okay, let's see. Now let's back to the material and the works here. Some of our friends maybe have idea. So for your machine, what you can do, what material you can do for engraving or cutting. So now here we are doing introduce. Okay.
Okay. And
the first, maybe here there's no MDF board. Let me take some MDF board here.
Our machine can engrave many materials like bamboo and plywood and the ceramic. Stanley Stairs, and laser. And acrylic also can to engraving, right? And the stone also can to engrave. Many material can to engraving by the OLM3, and the speed is very fast, right?
Okay. You take here. Okay.
Okay, I also take it.
Let's show some this material. You know what's this material?
MDF, right?
Yes, we call the MDF.
Yes, it's also the wood, right?
Yes. And for the MDF, we did a different test for the picture. For one, this is very simple, the black and white picture.
Yes.
By engraving. But for this picture, is with not only simple the white and the black, it also will have with the green change.
Okay.
Yes, this is more hard. And from the the back side, we engrave the cat.
This is a cat.
Yes. So from these two, maybe you will find it will be for the details is very vivid, right?
And more clearly and smoothly.
And even of the mustache here and for the hairs is so clearly.
Yes, and so natural, right?
Yes. And this by decided about the little girl.
The little girl looks very cute.
Yes. So we want to show you what we can do for the material. This is about the wolf, right?
Wolf? Oh yes.
Yes. This is what we did by the on the
On
MDF
the
board.
MDF.
We do this one. And actually for the MDF, of course, sometimes we do by the cutting also. And anyway, we will introduce you one by one for the different material, this MDF board. And let's see another. Except for the MDF board, what we do else? What's this material, you know?
Plywood?
Yeah, it's plywood.
Plywood, right?
Yes. For this plywood, we did one thing is engraving.
Yes.
You know, see here, for this engraving, you can touch it even.
We can, I feel we do the deep engraving, right?
Yes. And for this one, when you touch it, you can feel with the surface it's not uneven. Because
yes.
For this engraving, this picture, we did the engraving by some more the dips.
Yes.
By more with the dip. And so maybe we can show more closely to our friend. I need a little help to show the cameras. So from the camera you can see, maybe our friend all can see also. The surface is not uneven, and this is the engraving with more deep here for this one. This material is plywood. But actually for the plywood, we do not only for the engraving, right?
Yes, we can also do the cutting to make some works, right?
Yeah, let's introduce one by one.
Okay.
For example, I like the house. Like, can we start from the house first? The sweet house.
And the large house we have, right?
Okay. These two houses we use our machine to do the cutting.
Yes.
Right? And for this machine, what you can do with the house?
We can see here the surface have some patterns to engraving on it, right?
Yes.
And we can do some painting on the house to make the house become more beautiful and more attract people, right?
Yes. This is the house we made by the cutting function. And actually, every time when I see these two houses, I remember my friend with the little cat.
Oh yes.
Yeah. If next time when I go back home, I want to make a big size the house and send it to my friend as for their cat.
For the cat home, right?
Yeah, the cat sweet home, right?
Yes.
And this one you can make the big size, make it for your cat also, right? For this sweet cat, for your cat, maybe more large one for your dog.
Yeah. Maybe can do it for a small dog, right?
Yeah, small dog like Teddy.
Yes, like Teddy.
Yes.
Maybe your dog will very like it if they have a sweet house.
Yes, yes. Actually, this we can make it for the customer and works for the for
yes.
gift for your family.
For family and for friends.
Yeah, but also we don't have it. We have to tell our friends you can make money for this one.
Yes, we can buy it, right?
Yeah, because how you can get this one? Two things. One is this material. Another thing.
Our Untitled 3, right?
Yes, so you just use the original material, Plywood, and our laser machine, Untitled 3. Then you can get a lot of this sweet house make it for your business to sell, to make a lot of money.
Yes.
Yeah, this is a good idea, very good idea for this one. Okay, and except for this house, and also we have this,
The car, the very cool car, right?
Yes, and airplane.
Okay. Oh wow, the airplane, right? CY230. Okay.
And also the bird.
Okay. The 3 works also. The materials. This one, right? The material.
Yes, it's made by this material. What's the material name?
Plywood.
Yeah, it's Plywood.
Plywood.
Okay, it's so easy. So as you first we showed you, we made used by the Plywood to make the house.
Yes.
And then we can use made by this different the 3D models like the bird and the cool car.
The cool car and
the plane.
Yes.
Airplane. Anyway, this one maybe it's better for the kids will like this.
Yes.
Especially the boys will like it.
Tina, do you have a brother? Do you want to?
Yes, I have a cousin.
Oh.
Of course, I think he will like this.
Yes.
If I take home, you must will be. Oh my gosh, I'm so love it like this kind of the crazy, the shouting like this one, because this is really cool but it's easy to get it.
Yes.
You don't need to buy from outside. If you buy outside, how much you think it will cost?
Maybe $50.
50?
Oh no.
15?
Yes.
I think more.
More.
Yeah, if I make more design, for example, I do some more the cool painting with some drawing painting for the surface. It will be more. For example, if I can make it more details, like to install a model.
Yes.
The model inside.
Oh my God! So if I own the Untitled 3, I will to use it to earn money, right? Because it's very expensive.
Yeah, it's very expensive, but actually for the original material, it's cheap, right?
Yes.
And another thing you need to buy is the Untitled 3.
Yes.
And
just the 2 things, right?
Just the 2 things, 2 steps, and then you can make the toys to expand your business. To maybe you can start your toy the toy store, right?
Yes.
Online to sell the toys for different families or for kids, right?
Yes. Okay. Maybe it is working. It is finished.
Yes. And also for this little bird, I think it's a very beautiful the things we can do for the decorate homes, right?
Yes.
And also this building, I like it. You know what the building from? For which hotel?
Maybe this one is Dubai. a very famous the building, right?
Yes, it's a very famous hotel of Dubai. We can call it the Sailing Hotel.
Sailing hotel, right?
Yes, and for this is the model to show our friends. Actually, I have another idea. Is we can not only do this building or maybe next time we can do any other building like the Eiffel Tower.
Oh yes.
And the White House.
Yes,
and some any other the traditional the Chinese house.
Yes, and many buildings we can do this, right?
Yes, and also you can with more colorful the painting for the surface, right?
Yes, maybe I will Dubai hotel will like it to buy it to put their hotel, right?
Yes. And except for this and also remember last time we did this beautiful egg, right?
Yes.
It's also the material is the plywood, right?
Plywood. Okay, where is the?
And the box.
Well, this is maybe the storage box, right?
Yeah, storage box.
And this is material is also made of the plywood, right?
Yes, it's made by the plywood.
And we can put many things on the storage box. The storage is very useful on our daily life, right?
Yes, great.
Yeah, and we can make the storage box become more beautiful because we can do some engraving on the surface and do some painting or any if you want to make it become more special, right?
Yes.
It only use our Untitled 3 can do the to make it become more beautiful and become more even to earn money, right?
Yes.
And we can put some necklace here because it's very useful. Okay, this necklace also we can do some pattern to engraving, right?
Later we will to introduce the Stanley's material to show our friends.
Okay, and we can put it here, right?
Yes, this can be so you use for the your jewelry storage box for you, right?
Yes, or maybe you can put some small toys, right?
Yes.
Or some.
Like this one.
Yes. We put it, and then we can close it.
Yeah, and close it.
Okay. Tina, do you have some other ideas for this one?
Yes, sure. Maybe for me, I can use this one for the candy box for the kids.
Yes.
Right. You can put a lot of the candy when there is a festival in America. It's called the something Christmas or the. Anyway, I forgot the name, but when the festival is coming and all the kids are come to the families and asking for the candy.
Oh yes. Can you give some candy?
Yes.
And then we can use this storage box.
Yeah. When this that day is coming and there are a lot of you can make the candy box for your kids and they will say and no. Could you give me some candy? I need asking for candy, right?
Wow, this box is very beautiful and you're very cute. I give you candy for you.
Thank you. And then I take this box to another family.
And to get
asking for the candy.
Yes, and if you get many candy to go home, and we can close it. And
Yes.
I'm coming, Mom.
Yes, and also you can if you want to make to storage more candies, you can make it like for example, use this this kind of the large board. For this one, it's very small, right?
Yes.
But you can use the large size of the wood.
Yes.
The wood and get the
large box.
Yes.
And we can put more candies and more gift, right?
Yes, that's really cool. Good idea.
Yes. I think Christmas you will to buy it.
Yeah, and also for sometimes if we have the gift. And when someone's birthday or the Christmas party and some party you will want to send some the gift to your friends or families.
Yes.
But you have no idea what kind of the material I can use for to pack the gift. So I can put the gift inside of this box and use some other decoration for the outside to ask for the gift box. To ask for the gift for you.
Thank you.
Yes.
And you can engrave some you want to say to her, right?
Yes.
And this gift box will become more good, right?
Yes. And except for this, we call the plywood, and also we have any other wood, right? This one.
Wow, this is a cutting board, right? And
Yes.
it's made of the maybe bamboo.
Yes.
Okay. And this is a rolling pin,
Yes,
right?
this is a rolling pin.
And some many patterns on here, right?
Yes, many patterns and also the logo here.
Yes, our company logo Untitled.
Yes, Ortur.
Yes.
And for this bamboo wood, we engraving the beautiful flower pattern here and also the logo here as
Yes.
well. If you are doing the business to sell the cutting board and sell the kitchen things, maybe it's a good idea. You can make a lot of the kitchenware, tableware, drinkwares to make the engraving or the cutting for the surface, right?
Yes.
Maybe engraving a logo or maybe some make it more beautiful to sell more money.
Yes.
And for example, let's show the detail. For this one rolling pin, we need another tool. You know what's the tool?
Maybe this one the
Yes.
Y-axis rotary roller, right?
Yes. If you want to do engraving for the rolling things like this
Yes.
one, it's the rolling pin, and for the cylinders, you have to use with this Y-axis rotary roller with this machine together to make it to put inside here, and of course the distance with these two rolling this it can be adjusted. You can adjust according to this one or the tumbler, so that you can do the engraving for the surface here, right?
Yes.
And it will rolling automatically.
Yes. The machine need to connect it the machine.
Yes,
right?
you can connect it and you can control the rolling speed.
Yes.
So this one have to use with this one the tool to use this one.
Yes.
And except for this, also we have any others to show our friends material. Okay, same. These are the tableware, the drinkware also. Sometimes we have the coffee and we need the place to the coffee cup, right?
Yes, the coaster, right?
And here is the mother and the sister. And maybe next time you can engrave your name. My name is Tina. Your name is Eva. Yes, you can engrave your name here. So for every time you know this is the cup for Tina and this is the cup for the Eva.
Yes.
Right. And also except for the engraving the text, and also we engraving the pattern here. This pattern we call in Chinese we call the yin yang.
Oh.
It's yin yang pattern.
Yes.
Here.
Anything do you want to engrave? You can do this, right?
And also we do the engraving for this one, the spoon. The spoon material is the bamboo, right? And we engrave the name here.
What is the name?
Justin Tan.
Who is he?
This is our boss name.
Oh,
yes.
Our boss name here,
And
right?
let's see the more details too. We engraving our boss name here on the surface.
On the suit, right?
Okay, next time maybe I will use a spoon and engraving my name Tina here, so I will know this spoon is for me.
Yes, this spoon only for me.
Yes. And this for this one. And let's see any other material.
Maybe the cup material is ceramic, right?
Yeah, this material is ceramic. And we did the engraving for the ceramic here. This is engraving for the back side is the Chinese dragon here. And this we did some later the leaves here, some pattern. And
yes.
This is together.
And the cup is some rose.
The rose flower
Yes,
here.
over
And
here.
before we didn't do it's like this. There's nothing.
Yes.
And then after that we did engraving the pattern of flower for this one. Let's show the two details to our friends. To the camera more closely. And let's see from the details, you can see the pattern for every line is so smooth and clean, right?
Yes, very clearly, right?
Yes, I like this pattern to engraving on for the plate and the cup here.
Very beautiful to make the coaster.
Yes. And for this dragon, it's very so vividly, you can see here. Even though for the hairs and the claws, and for this one we call the
I touch it. It makes some deep engraved, right?
yes. Also, what mentioned about this one, this is the ceramic, and also we can do the engraving for this one. You know what?
Oh, this one is stone. The material is
Yes.
stone, right?
The material for this one is stone. So that means we can do engraving on the stone also.
Yes.
And here we did engraving some of the Chinese character here, Chinese words here,
Yeah.
and some pattern here. Let's show to our friend. And there is another very important material is we call the Stanley Stairs. You see what's the material for this too?
Can you hear? Listen. Maybe this is the material is stainless steel, right?
Yes,
This
this
is-
all the material is stainless here.
Yes. And
And
we
this is what we did on the stainless here.
engraved our logo on here, right?
Yes, and another side we engraved this one is the
What?
signature here.
Yes.
Sometimes maybe we will use this kind of the material and the size as for the business card.
Yeah.
And engraving your the company's name here. And
Yeah.
the address and
your
company
telephone
name.
and,
yes, like this.
Many important information you can engrave it, right?
Yes, maybe we can show to our friend, and also this one, this tumbler. A lot of people buy engraving on the different tumbler, stainless tumbler, and to sell as for their money. To
Yes.
start their laser business.
Oh, really?
Yeah, to provide the laser service for them.
Okay.
Actually, this is for the drinkware or some business the card form. As for the stainless, for the stainless, we have another industry. It's that called the pet industry.
Yes.
The pet industry, for example, this is the pet tag, and also this is the pet board. We can do engraving on the stainless. These two are stainless material, right?
Yes, this is also stainless steel, and we engrave some patterns on here.
Yes, we can show closely to our friends about we do the engraving.
Yes.
For the details, so from the pattern, you can see it's engraving. It's so clean and it's perfectly by pattern, right?
Yes. This is very cute.
Okay, this is for dogs or the cat for the pet industry.
Yes.
And for the stainless steel, we have another use for is that this kind of the jewel necklace,
The necklace.
right?
Yes. Wow, this necklace is very beautiful. The sunflower.
And this is the carton.
Oh.
Yes.
And also we can engrave some your girlfriend name, or maybe
Yeah, maybe you can next time. You can engrave your girlfriend name or your girlfriend picture,
yes,
photo here.
yes. And when she take the ring, wow, that is very surprised.
Let's show to our friend. Anyway, this is all we made some the texture.
Yes.
We made a texture for our friends to show we can do on the different material, right?
Yes.
And what this material?
Just laser, right?
Yeah, this is the laser. And we did some engraving the words and some pattern on the surface for the laser, right?
Yes. The laser we also can cutting, right?
Yes, also we can do the cutting. And here, the laser, and also this one is the laser, right?
Yes,
it's the
it's
belt.
also laser, right?
And for this belt, we engraving the name on here. We call the dollar, the name here.
Yes.
We engraving the name on here and then show our friend. Before, for this wallet, if we do not design for the pattern, it may be just a few money. You cannot sell for high money, right?
Yes.
But after we do the engraving, it maybe make it more beautiful, so you can sell more money. For example, and also we did some engraving, some words here. And this all for the lasers. Except the laser, what else?
This one material is acrylic, right?
Yeah, this is acrylic. Normally we do the acrylic, we cutting the acrylic for the
beginning, right?
Yes,
the
at the
10
beginning.
millimeter the acrylic cutting, right?
Yes.
One pass.
Yes. And this one is we do the engraving, right?
Yes.
Let's see the details to the show our friend. This is engraving we do on the surface for the acrylic, the blue acrylic. And then sometimes maybe we can do cutting like this kind of the other material, the wood board, for example, this one. This one before it will be like this one. There's nothing here.
There's nothing here.
But we want to use this one to decoration our office, so we engraving like this one.
Yes.
To like for our department, like the research and development room. This is for the research and development team, as for their office to do this one. And this engraving is with a layer deep,
right? Yes.
It's not even with more deep in here on engraving the deep. Let's show details. Okay, I think I will. Oh, there's another material we are not mentioned about. What this one?
The glasses, right? The red one glasses, right?
Yeah, this one is the glasses. Some of friend me, can you do the engraving on the glasses? Sure, we can do engraving on the glasses. For these glasses, we engrave the
rose.
Yes, the rose, the flower on the surface for the test.
Yes.
Let's see.
Can see?
Okay, I think we almost finished. We do the test to show our friend. Maybe we will have let's play a video to our friends to show about. Maybe we have another more, for example, the cake, the food, and something others. We can do engraving for the different material and for which the scenery, which industry maybe we'll use this machine for.
Okay.
Let's play the video. So from this video, we can see there are a lot of the material are used for our this autolaser machine to cutting or the engraving, and,
Yes.
And also this will be spark us a lot of the ideas
right.
for which we can use this for which industry, and I can use for which industry I can make money for, right?
Yes.
So after finish this one, and maybe our friend want to know more information about the machine and about our company. If any of you guys, we will welcome you to leave your comment or contact us directly for the more information for the product, for the autolaser mastery, or for our company. And also at this moment, we are looking for the global business partner as our distributor to cooperate with us.
Yes.
And if you are interested with us about this, you can contact us directly. And also here I'm going to tell you some the support the policies for we are giving to our business partner. The first is our distributor price for our if you becoming to our distributor, we will give you the price with the factor price about product. And the number two, we give you the support is about we will give you all the materials for the marketing.
Oh.
Sometimes maybe you will need the pictures and the videos, for example, like these pictures and videos. You will want to use these videos to do the marketing and do the promotion or do with some event, right?
Yes.
Don't worry. All these pictures and videos we will give you freely as for you to become as for our distributor.
Oh, really?
Yes, this is number two. The number three is very important. We provide the service in 7 days, 24 hours, and also with the English engineering to serve you as for the after sale service.
Yes.
This is a very important service. And the number four is we sometimes maybe they want to do the promotion and maybe will cooperate with the local, the KOL or the celebrities.
Oh.
And for anyone, we will help you to find the local KOL to do for the promotion with you for you. That's number four. And the number five, we have the warehouse in global. You know which warehouse? Where are they?
We have Czech, United States, and Russia, and Spain.
Yes.
Yes.
We have this for the overseas warehouse in global. So that means if you, no matter what your guest or your customer, where is he or she, we can provide if it's more closely to the warehouse, the overseas warehouse, we can more closely to arrange the delivery from the overseas warehouse. So that means we can provide faster delivery.
Maybe 3 to 4, 5 days, right?
Yes,
very fast.
That's true.
So you can get the machine.
Yes. So all this is our supporting policies for our distributors. And if you want to know more information and want to know more about our company, about our factory, about us, we are welcome you to contact us and asking for this, right?
Yes.
And also we will reply you for all of this.
Anytime you can connect us, right?
Yes. Okay. Let's show what's the works today.
Wow, wonderful.
Yes, it's already finished assembly. So this is the dragon. Today we're doing the cutting for right.
Yes.
And this dragon it's a little big, right?
Really big and really
it's so
surprising.
big. And maybe next time we can make a little color or maybe make other things like for the surface, the skin.
Yeah. Yes.
Like use some Mars, something other material to make the skin. for the dragon, and also we can try
Some eyes.
give the eyes for the dragon. And anyone, this is our today we use our the
Untitled
Plywood
Chapter
and the OLM3
Yes.
and made this dragon, right?
The big dragon, the vivid dragon, right?
Yes, with this dragon for you. Okay, this is our today's works.
We can.
Okay, thank you. And maybe let's back to our machine today. For this engraving area, you know what's the ariel, engraving area, working area?
400 millimeter and 400 millimeter, right?
Yes, in this engraving area is 400 by 400 millimeter. And you know what's the speed for the machine?
20,000 millimeter a minute, right?
Yes, 20,000 millimeter for each minute. And also we have another two. You know what's the power for this one?
This is AR2 to 10 watts laser module, right?
This power is 10 watts. And also we have another design for the laser module here, except for the dual fine inside of here. And also there's this one.
There is a air assisted interface, right, for the air compressor, right?
Yes, for this one is the built-in air accessor.
Yes.
Sometimes our friend maybe will use with the connector with the air compressor with the machine.
Yeah.
And don't worry, we are here with the built-in air accessor plug for you, interface for you. So you don't just need plug in and connect with your air compressor here.
Yes, and for this laser module, we have the foldable focus roll, right?
Yes, here.
Here, we don't need other tools to focus.
Yeah,
that is
this
very convenient, right?
Yeah, this is the foldable built-in focus
Yes,
gauge.
yes.
It's very friendly design. And for the friendly design, except for this, and also we have here, you know what this one?
What is this?
This is a switch for example. Here is the switch for this side. When you plug to this side, it means Y model.
Oh.
It's the machine model,
Okay.
Y model. And if you turn to this side, this is YRR, Y axis rotary roller. It's connected with this one.
Oh, really?
Yes, you just need to connect this one and turn to this side, and then the machine will make this working.
Okay.
Make this working.
The right.
Yes, before if you want to connect with this, you have to remove the machine Y model.
Okay.
And then okay, this is our works today to show our friends. So we have to show to our friends. Okay, we mentioned about the Y-axis rotary roller. It's more friendly design for this one, right?
Yes.
Okay, today we finished at the beginning we do the test for one pass cutting for this one too, right?
The plywood and the acrylic 10
Yes.
minutes one past cutting, right?
And then we introduced the three features to our friends. Which three features?
Safer,
Safer,
faster,
faster,
and
speed,
you
mean, and smart.
smarter,
Yes, and
right?
smart. We mentioned that if we want to inclusion this machine and with the three words, we will going to see it's smarter, safer, faster.
Yes.
And also we do the cutting for the dragon, the cute dragon. I think it's cute.
And maybe my brothers will really like it because
Yes.
he is really like the
Yes.
dragon.
And also we introduced some later the parameter and some details about the machine, right?
Yes.
And maybe the time is close to the end. So if you like us, don't forget to follow us. And the next time we will see you again soon.
Yes.
So hope you will be there again, and we will introduce you about our new machine, OLM3 again, and we will do some other things. Maybe this time we are doing the cutting, the dragon, and last time we did the engraving, the beautiful egg.
The art
and
egg.
maybe next time we will doing some the engraving works to show you about our speed, how fast it can be for our
Okay.
new product, OLM3.
Oh.
Okay. Okay, so it's time to say goodbye to you guys, and we will miss you. Goodbye.
Goodbye. See you next time.
See you next time.